What's up, fight fans, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the Great White North to scout out the Canadian warriors set to dominate the UFC octagon in 2025. Canada has a rich history in mixed martial arts, from legends like Georges St. Pierre to Rory MacDonald, and the next generation is looking just as fierce. So, grab your poutine, settle in, and let's break down the top Canadian fighters you need to keep your eyes on. First up, we have to talk about the veterans who are still making waves. Let's start with the middleweight division and the proper villain, Misha Cirkunov. Misha's journey has been a roller coaster, with incredible highs, showcasing his elite grappling and powerful striking. He's always one submission or one clean shot away from ending a fight. As he continues to hone his skills at 185 pounds, 2025 could be the year he puts together a definitive run towards the top 15. His experience is his greatest asset, and against the younger, hungrier lions of the division, that veteran savvy could make all the difference. He's a puzzle that many have failed to solve on the ground, and if he can keep the fight in his world, he remains a dangerous threat to anyone. Next, let's move over to the featherweight division and talk about Charles Air Jourdain. If you're looking for guaranteed excitement, look no further. Jourdain is an absolute wild man in the octagon, a creative and explosive striker who is always hunting for the finish. His fights are pure chaos in the best way possible. While his higher-risk style has led to some tough losses, it's also produced some of the most memorable knockouts and performances in recent years. By 2025, we expect Charles to have further refined his game, tightening up his defense while maintaining that signature offensive flair. If he can find that perfect balance between chaos and control, he has all the tools to crack the top 10 and make a serious run at the featherweight elite. Every time he steps into that cage, you know you're in for a treat. Now, let's talk about a guy who has been on a tear, Marc-Andre Powerbar Barriault. This Quebec native is the definition of grit and forward pressure. Competing in the middleweight division, Barriault has shown incredible durability and a relentless pace that wears his opponents down. His boxing is heavy-handed, and he just keeps coming forward, no matter what's thrown at him. He's been steadily climbing the ranks, learning from every fight and getting better each time out. By 2025, we see him being a permanent fixture in the middleweight rankings discussion. He's the kind of fighter nobody wants to face. A grueling, three-round war is almost a guarantee, and his conditioning and heart are second to none. He's the blue-collar hero of Canadian MMA right now. Let's shift our focus to the welterweight division, a division historically dominated by a certain Canadian legend. Carrying the torch now is proper Mike Malott. This guy is the real deal. With a slick Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and serious knockout power in his hands, Malott is a dual-threat finisher. He's got that killer instinct you just can't teach. So far in his UFC career, he's been nothing short of spectacular, finishing his opponents quickly and decisively. By 2025, we're not just talking about him being a ranked fighter. We're talking about him being a legitimate title contender. He has the well-rounded skill set, the fight IQ, and the composure of a future champion. The welterweight division is notoriously deep, but Malott has all the ingredients to rise to the very top. Keep a very close eye on his journey. Of course, we can't forget about the flyweight division and the exciting Jasmine Josadovicius. She's tough, gritty, and has a relentless grappling style that smothers her opponents. Her cardio is outstanding, allowing her to push a pace for a full 15 minutes that many can't handle. Jasmine has shown consistent improvement with every single fight, adding new layers to her striking and becoming more and more comfortable on the feet. The women's flyweight division is always looking for new contenders, and by 2025, with a few more key wins, Jasmine could easily find herself in the top 5, knocking on the door of a title shot. Her work ethic is incredible, and she represents that Canadian fighting spirit perfectly. Now for the next wave, the rising prospects who could be household names by 2025. First on that list is Aman Zahabi, brother of famed coach Firas Zahabi. Aman has fighting in his blood. He's an intelligent and technical bantamweight with a slick ground game and crisp striking. After a bit of a rough patch, he's found his rhythm and is currently on an impressive winning streak. Bantamweight is arguably the most stacked division in the UFC. But Zahabi's high-level technique and fight IQ, honed at the world-renowned TriStar Gym, give him a unique edge. By 2025, we fully expect him to have broken into the top 15, posing a serious technical challenge for the division's best. Another name you absolutely need to know is Serhiy Saidi. The BFL Bantamweight champion earned his UFC contract on Dana White's Contender Series with a blistering knockout. Saidi is a sniper on the feet. He possesses devastating power, precision, and a calm demeanor that's terrifying for his opponents. He has all the makings of a future star. As he gets more experience on the big stage and continues to round out his grappling defense, the sky is the limit. By 2025, don't be surprised if Serhiy Saidi is not only ranked, but is one of the most feared strikers in the entire bantamweight division. He has that special X factor that screams future champion. We also have to mention Kyle, the Monster Nelson. Competing at featherweight, Nelson has shown tremendous heart and evolution in his game. He's always been a powerful and aggressive fighter, but recently he's shown a more measured and strategic approach, which has paid off big time. He has legitimate one-punch power, and his durability makes him a tough out for anyone. As he continues to put all the pieces together, 2025 could be his breakout year. He has the potential to go on a significant run and become a real problem for the top half of the featherweight division. His nickname, the Monster, is fitting because when he smells blood in the water, he's relentless. So there you have it, a look at the Canadian contingent poised for big things in 2025. From established veterans looking for one last run at glory, to ranked contenders on the verge of a title shot, and hungry prospects ready to take over, the future of Canadian MMA is incredibly bright. The legacy of GSP is in safe hands with this new generation of warriors. Who did I miss? Which Canadian fighter are you most excited about for 2025? Let me know down in the comments section. I love reading your thoughts and debating all things MMA. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like it, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.